So what is the process for enabling data-driven decision making? Basically, the very first one is understanding the question you're trying to solve. Let's say the question we're trying to solve is make more money. Uh, make more money, one of the very first things that we can do is, well, that make more money, what does it actually mean? Does it mean make $1 million? Does it mean make $100,000? $10. What does that mean? And also, what does it mean in terms of time? Does it mean to make that $1 million in one day, 10 months, 10 years, right? So basically, understanding the question we're trying to solve in detail is a very good thing. And these questions actually beget more questions. Then the next bit is, let's say we're trying to do the 100K in 1 year time. We're trying to then understand what are our options. So we need data. So let's say we're making some widgets, right? And well, these widgets get sold. So we have some sales data. We have some employee data. That is, who makes the widgets? How much do we pay them? We have some other spend data, right? So all this data we want to somehow put it into another repository where in order to do this we might have to clean, obtain, and do some more transformations with this data set into a new place. And the whole idea is we want to inform the question we're trying to solve. But what happens if we don't have the data? Well, got a couple of things. One is, well, new question. So basically, what this means is we can't answer the question we're trying to solve as we write a new question. Or the other one is we obtain this data through some other medium. So this data can be obtained via third party. Let's say we want to do a poll or some sort of survey. Or we can actually go and say we want to acquire another business or acquire the data in order for us to make that informed decision. So one of the important bits is this is not linear. We can go back and forth. Let's say we got the question we're trying to solve. Let's say we got the data and the information we want to solve. Now we want to do the insights. And insights, like we were saying last time, is basically going a side-by-side comparison to all our options. Option A is make more widgets. Option B is better sales task. Option C, market it out. Well, it looks like this is the best option to proceed. In order to do this, sometimes we can do some statistics. So either descriptive or inferential statistics might help in this realm. Now, one of the things is, let's say we're trying to make the 100K here, and let's say we're given 1K budget for marketing to make that 100K. And the bit here that we thought was like, let's do marketing. One of the suggestions is to actually go and say, you know what, instead of spending all the 1K, let's spend, I don't know, $200 in that marketing and see how it goes. So this is testing this insight to make sure this is our proof of concept is correct. Once we test, we did the initial test, then we can then implement the rest of the money. So say we got still the 1K. So we said we were spending $200. So here we spend the 800 rest if all goes well. If it doesn't go well, well, let's go back to the drawing board. So this is what we said, this is not linear. And once we implement, well, we have some information. We just learned something. We learned that this goes well or this goes bad. And this in turn gives us more information to play with to answer future other questions. So this process, there's many ways to look at this process, and there's many processes out there, but this is a suggestion of a potential way to go about it.